Well, here we are, another day of live streaming my efforts to learn to use the MegaMod system and a couple of others with Banished 2018. So where we left off was I've gotten a house built with my gatherer's hut here, and the first thing we built was the school and the boarding house. There seems to be an issue with some food shortage. Somewhere in here I have, okay, this is a tiny gathering hut. I'm going to go ahead and allow them to build this, and hopefully that will stem the problem with starvation. Now, another thing I'm going to do, as you can see, I only have one laborer, I have one builder, and I have zero blacksmith. Really? Well, then I'm gonna take a chance. And no, I'm not gonna suspend the woodcutter just yet. Hopefully we can make it through this bit of food shortage and get on our feet here. Hopefully no deaths from starvation. Now what I could do is, in a small area here, tell them to pick up some food items. That may help. And it's close to the storage barn, so not a lot of traveling involved. I do have this sign here for the nomads, and I'm hoping that nomads will pop in real quick. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and let this house get built as well. Okay, good. Another large surface is cleared. I need these trees gone. So my method of getting rid of things like that is to... Okay, we did... I mean, a gatherer who gathers food dies of starvation? Really? Another death from starvation? And that left me with no laborer. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice the woodcutter here. Okay, that went away. Okay, so this is firewood. I borrowed him. I have no idea what this is. It looks like a broom. Oh, thank God. Nomads. I had another death, but I got 2 nomads. Oh, good. Now, somewhere there's a blacksmith working, because the tool level just went up. I'm going to pause for a second, because somewhere in here is another... Okay, they're working on the gathering hut, so I need to tell them that I need that to be done right away. Right, so what I'm gonna do is something I feel I must do. My population is at 11. Let's replace and I'm going to remove that one. I hope that this doesn't remove my storage barn. Yep. Put this on pause. I do not want my storage barn removed. So, but what I do want, well, let's see what happens. Yep. Great. Another large area is available. Well, duh. I need to pause the game. For some reason, my title is not showing up properly on my live feed. Okay, so I'm going to add another gatherer. And hopefully that'll do something about this starvation issue. Maybe if they just gather some of this food around here. And perhaps if I go ahead and put in some roadways right about now. We can move about a little faster. Well, sadly, there's really not much I can do about the issue of starvation at this juncture. Just ride it out and hope for the best. And maybe with roadways and the ability to move about a little faster may end up being a bit of a salvation for this project. In the very first video, you can see where I've actually laid out the roadways. But what I didn't want is the laborers wasting time putting in roadways Okay, so good. We've got another house built. And I'm going to check to see that, yeah, they're still marked for food gathering. So we still have families in there. I guess I'll go ahead and take a chance with unpausing these houses and to try and maintain their health and happiness. I'll go ahead and unpause the herbalist. And hopefully with these houses in place, we'll get some population growth. I'll keep an eye on my firewood. When it gets down to 150, I will re-employ the woodcutter. And in the meantime, still designate areas to be cleared. I really like to see where I'm building. I am keeping an eye on that woodcutter situation. And I would like... Yay, nomads. Ooh, good. Now this could present a bit of a problem. Next time I will not put my nomad sign so far out. Okay, this one gives me 12. And there are no nomads. I'm going to accept these 12 nomads because my villagers could really use the help. Okay, now what do we have that's on pause here? Okay, I guess I'm being made to save. Which is a good thing. Let's check my storage barn. I can hold off on that for a second. Well, let's go ahead and unpause that. We're going to unpause everything. And go ahead and make sure this woodcutter is back to work. Now, is this one that... Okay, that's a house. Storage barn. Maybe I should put in a woodcutter. Just in case. Okay, so that's another woodcutter going in. Now let's see, what can we do here? I'm going to worry about my blacksmith. Okay. I'll go ahead, have 10 laborers and 3 builders. And let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and allow these nomads. I'll do 4 builders now. And pray for the best. One, two, three, four, 5 gives me the same house. One, two, three, four, 5 gives me the same house. And then I'm done for now. Okay, we've got a forestry going here. Let's see. Forester. They want 4. You can have 2. Get rid of that. Are we ready for the hunter? Okay, good. That'll work. And we need an herbalist. It calls for 2. I'll give them 2. And I'll reduce the builders to 2. That gives us 8 laborers, and we just might make it. Food is up to 275. Firewood is 154. That's going to make some changes and drop because houses are being built and they're going to run and grab everything. tools are at 118. This blacksmith really has to get going. Okay. That's a stockpile. So we got two building, but working on tools. Why is this paused? I'm going to unpause it. Okay. Two more cleared spots. Let's tell them that housing is very important to get built right away. It's autumn, winter is coming, and we don't want anyone without a home. Two more cleared fields. I can go ahead and move my school over here out of the way. And they're clearing that. We'll clear that. And we will clear this one using this method. Oh, I can't, can I? And doing that. So we're getting there. Uh-oh. Food issues. So what are you? What's your claim to fame here? A woodcutter. Okay. Another cleared spot. We've got babies being born. Okay. We got 14 of 14 there. I'm going to put in another pasture. think I may have to get rid of that. We'll see in a moment. No, we don't. So we are moving right along. This blacksmith is coming along. I'm going to park it up here so when it's done, I will be able to assign someone. And as soon as that blacksmith is done, I think I need to go ahead and end this live stream and take a short break and come back in a little while. That's a good boy. I think I want to take this center one out. I just got a brilliant idea. They're right in there. I could put little flowers, little like gardens in front of the house. I like that idea. Now, that being done, I'm going to go ahead and put in our first area for a crop. What's there? I can't put it there. Ooh, nomads. Oh, it's too many. Oh, it's way too many. 20 nomads? This one is the one that gives 50%. Can we do this? Pause. I accepted them. It's early summer. By 15. 12 by 12. By 12. Throw in a roadway. So since the nomad showed up, and I'm obviously in pause, and keeping up with that little garden theme in the pathway there, let's go ahead and remove this little section. Well, here for sure. Okay. I will go ahead. We have turnip seeds. Get that ready so that when it's time to plant, it can be done. Now, I hate wasted space. I love decorative spaces since we have all the flowers to put in between. But since this is a blacksmith, I'm going to go ahead and put in a stockpile. Another cleared area. I'm so happy I discovered for myself this business of using the crop crop maker to designate where I want them to work, and they do it rather fast. And the great thing about it is that I gain a plethora of resources. So there's a bit of roadway there that blocks that, but no matter. It's not a showstopper. Oh, that is. One more of those for, and the whole purpose of it for me and in my style of play is to quickly gather resources, because the one thing I did notice is that they concentrate heavily on clearing a crop area. And as I stated in earlier I forgot to add houses. I stated in earlier video that I had a build with nearly 700 residents, and that I couldn't, I didn't have MegaMods, and saw a video of an incredibly built city that was just absolutely mind-boggling to me, and obviously wanted to be able to replicate that style of build. Is this my house? No. And once I learned that it was MegaMod that they used, well, the next obvious thing for me to do was to start all over, for which I didn't mind at all because this has been so much fun for me. And I obviously needed something to replace the loss of 10.5 years of playing World of Warcraft. Okay, I have to go into pause because nomads arrived. One, two, three, four, five gives me my same house. One, two, three, four, five gives me my same house. And I can't place one there. I want this to be farmland, so that's why I'm not plopping one down there. Well, if I go ahead and see how quickly they cleared that spot out there for me. Now let me find my house again. There it is. I'll place this last house here. And call it a day for house placing. Let's get this ready for, well, for now I'm going to take a chance on putting turnips next to each other. I actually could have put the house there because I'm not going to be able to get another one of these here. So, oh my God. Oh my God. Do we see what's happening here? I just noticed it. Tools. These little guys are not working fast enough. Before we have a crisis with tools, Let's put this on pause. 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 Pause all building of any kind for now. Let's throw a laborer here. Might as well go ahead and clear these. Oh, it was that strip. Okay, we won't worry about that for now. What I am sincerely worried about is this. Before we have a crisis with tools. Okay, I'm gonna deny these nomads, sadly, because of the fact that of the tool crisis. And it looks like I may have to throw up another one of these little... That's firewood. No, that's not what I need. Let's try to get these built quickly. That's all I can think of, because I had a crisis with tools in another build because I showed that I had iron. There's iron ore. Yet I don't know the difference in this iteration with the mods. Why is there a difference? I'm under the assumption that this is iron here. So now it looks like I'm having to go through and surgically find this iron. Okay. Oh, and winter's here and I have homeless people. That's not good. Let's try to get these houses built. Firewood is low. How many woodcutters do we need? We've got those. How about blacksmiths? I've got to get that blacksmith up and running. I mean, I can't find 4 irons anywhere. I'll go ahead and split that. Not looking good, people. Especially with the lack of tools. Eventually I'm going to have to move these. Because I'd like to take the farm back this way. Why am I not getting... Oh well. Oh, the tools, the tools, the tools. I was so hoping to avoid this kind of disaster. But it's the lack of iron. And it's all around me. Are they not gathering it? Ah, we've had a death. What was the reasons? Starvation. Oh, criminy shiminy. Okay. This then will be a good place to obviously take a break. Yeah, this will be a good place to take a break. Unfortunately, when I do come back, I will come back to a crisis of sort. And well, a crisis indeed with the lack of tools. But before I do, I'm going to go ahead and throw in some stockpiles. Because I want these moved. Okay, so as you can see, things were looking pretty good for a moment there. I'm still within the circle here. Things were looking fairly good for a moment. We have a crisis of tools. And when I've returned, then I'm really hoping that this issue can be resolved as quickly as possible. I think in the process, while I'm away, I will try to do some due diligence here. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Let's not don't go there. Do my due diligence and try to figure out, go online and see if I can figure out what's going on between the iron and iron ore, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure why there's a distinction between the two. I've never encountered that. Iron was iron. You need iron. Get iron. It looks like iron, but apparently something's a little bit different. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, please hit the thumbs up. If you are enjoying my series, then I would hope that you would hit that subscribe button. Remember to ding the bell so you would get notifications for the next post.